development. Um, Quickly, we saw that she had some learning challenges, and so we just flew to specialists. She didn't have major things, but I just wanted to prevent any major things from happening. So it just became my whole world to really help and support her in every aspect that we could. So as I said, we flew to different places. We met brain specialists. We met with teams. I did natural diet. We did exercises. We did oxygen bags. We did everything you could think of. So for 21 years, it has been a journey. And so when Michelle Asaf, my wonderful friend from New York, who's my dance teacher, shared with me about the brain health supplements, I was super excited and immediately got the product and immediately started them. We both started, my daughter and I both started them, and within less than a week, I had unbelievable results. I felt such complete focus. I had experience of just waking up earlier, being alert, ready to go, and I had energy. I had excitement. I just felt like my brain was on fire. It was just incredible, the results I had. And then shortly after, my daughter started having it. She was at in her 20s. This has been a challenging year. We moved, we had a lot going on, and she was just really struggling with energy, getting her act together to pursue some work here. I started seeing her slowly change and shift, and her just being so self-motivated, getting on the computer, doing things that she wasn't doing, being active, being creative, thinking of things, making plans. All of this started to happen. And if anybody is a parent, they know when your child is struggling and suffering, it's so hard. And when you see what they're going through, and you know that sometimes the smallest things can be difficult, just getting active, doing things, it's such a heartache for you. And so to see her shifting, to see her joyful, to see her having success. She just recently applied for a job and got a job as a photographer, which she loves to do. So to me, that was an indication of the huge success that EHT was having in her life. So when that happened, it shifted my life. And all of a sudden, everything else I was doing, I was completely 100% on board with Miriam, and felt like if I hadn't even tried the other products. If the other products didn't work, I didn't even care, because I just wanted to tell everybody I knew and everybody I didn't even know how powerful the EHT was, and how much it's changed my life, and how much it's changed my daughter's life. So that was my first thing, is being able to just jump on board and saying I'm all in. And having an amazing leader like Michelle has been incredible, because we've been able to get on the phone, start immediately with a game plan, figure out what kind of my focus was, just getting that list out, trying to think of as many successful people as I know, because I knew that successful people would understand this and would get the opportunity this was. I really had the belief that this is a golden ticket. I felt like I got the golden ticket, and I just wanted to share it with everybody, and really wanted other people who were successful to understand this was huge. And I knew that success breeds success, and that if they heard about this, they would see it too. So I just set out, I created a list of over 100 names, which I felt like was just kind of scratching the surface of all the people I wanted to share with, but just getting started, wanted to be off and running. I had a goal. Michelle, my amazing leader, did her Lexus in 27 days. I was trying to follow after her. So I just went after it. We are supposed to share with at least 2 a day. I knew that I had to share with more, because I knew in order to get at least 3 brand partners by the end of the month, I was going to have to share with a lot of people. I've had experience with direct sales, and I knew that it takes time, it takes a process, it takes 5 to 7 touches. And so I just felt like I'm going after it. So I tried to talk to as many people as possible. I just let them know about the opportunity. I shared my testimony, my story, and just got people, as soon as I got my kit, I had already a list of people I wanted to go to. I would go to the gym, and I would just walk up to people and say, you've got to you've got to hear about this. You've got to try this. I'd share the bottle with them. I'd say, do me a favor, try this product for a week. Or somebody would do me a favor and set up my bar workout, and I'd say, as a thank you, I'd love for you to sample these products. Wherever I went, I met new people. All the people that I knew, friends and family, I was calling. Just whenever I had a spare moment, I just started reaching as many people as possible. And I also felt like I knew that personal development was huge for having success for myself, and really for me being in the right place to really share this from the heart and share this from a way of really wanting other people to benefit. So I just started doing as much as possible. I've been in classes, I've been going to the gym, I've been eating right, I've just been doing everything that I can think of. And that's really shifted me and how I focus and how I can really be there for other people. So Audrey wanted me to share a little bit about kind of what my day looks like. And right now, thank goodness for EHT, I'm waking up super early and I'm just ready to go. So already I start my day with a quiet time. That for me is absolutely essential to really keep me focused on truth, on focus on what's right and pure and good. And my heart is to live and glorify God. And I just see that it makes a difference for me in terms of how I am with people. Like on my own, I'm kind of thinking about myself. I'm thinking about my problems. I'm thinking about everything else. But when I focus on God, I see my focus is totally different. So I start my day that way. And then immediately I start thinking about, okay, who am I going to reach out to today? Who do I have to follow up with? I start thinking about as many people. I'm trying to do at least 10 new touches a day, and then as many follow-ups as I can a day. So I start that list, I start phone calls, I start going, I have friends on the East Coast, so I call those people early in the morning from here. And a lot of times I'll go out and I'll do a walk and I'll talk to people. And that for me is a great way to get motivated, a great way to kind of talk with energy and enthusiasm. I love to walk, I love to be outside, so that helps me. And really it's finding those things that I think everybody does that brings life to them. So I know for me, walking does that. So if I'm out walking, it makes a difference on the phone call. I'm smiling, I'm happy, I'm talking from that place and just sharing, and I'm listening to them. That I think is a big key too, is that I've learned, is to really listen to what's going on in their life. I just share a little bit about me, and then I want to hear about them, what's going on, what's new, what's happening. And within that conversation, there's always something that I realize that there is something that Nerium can fit in that answer. And I see that like the EHT for me, there's so many people who are just struggling with their energy and focus, so many people who want to help their kids, so many people who have elderly parents that they're having to deal with. All of those, just really listening and hearing what's going on. And then being able to give them the video, being able to get them the product, being able to share that with them. So then usually I kind of get this little focus time of reaching out, and then I've had to go out to work and go to work. And even there, it's like, I know I don't have, I'm focused on some other things for them, for my work. But then if I meet somebody and they're great, I just say, listen, I have something so exciting I want to talk to you about. Can I get your email? Can I get your phone number? I'll connect with you on a break. I'll connect with you when I get home. I'll call you later. So people that, I'm just interacting with, and I like their personality, or I like their energy, or I see that they've given great customer service, something like that. I'll just reach out to them and say to them, you're amazing. I'd love to share something with you. So, reaching out to people that I don't even know in a way that I never would have before something this exciting has happened. And I've done things with skincare, and just somehow the brain aspect has just completely seeing what that's done. I think, it's so amazing to have wonderful skincare products and to look younger. And I know that's a huge fit for everybody. But when your brain feels wonderful, when you feel good, when you have energy, when you're excited, when you have that alertness to be able to be productive, that to me was huge. So I feel like that has been kind of my first come to. So I've been doing that a lot with people and sharing that. So I'm at work and I'm looking for those opportunities. I go home, I spend some time with family, I connect with them, I kind of hear about their days and just really have some focused time. And then afterwards, I get back on it and I just call, send those videos out, make more phone calls, really connect. And Michelle's been so great with me. We've been like just continually checking our schedules, knowing when she's available to do 3-ways. And as I call back, I know if she's available, I can say, well, if they're interested, let me get my partner on the phone. She's amazing. I want you to hear her story, and immediately do a 3-way with them so that they're hearing from her. And she's just been an incredible leader in that way. So staying on top with her has helped me tremendously. And then doing some more personal development time. So like I'll just jump on the bike. For me, has again, like something, exercise just helps me. So I'm on the bike and I'm reading The Slight Edge. I'm reading or watching the Nerium University stuff, or I'm going on Facebook and posting and encouraging people, or seeing what's going on from social media, and just staying on top of it. And sometimes, and really with the energy that I have with EHT, sometimes I'm on there for over an hour. With social media, it goes so quickly, but just, trying to connect with people and trying to stay present with them and just trying to share what's going on for me. And this has changed so much. I mean, I had as I said, another direct sales, but most of the time I was feeling overwhelmed, overloaded. Just, it was too hard to give them a call. Late at night, I wasn't calling. Well, now I'm doing all those things, and it's so exciting. It's so easy. It's so much more, just coming so naturally. Like, I can't wait. I want to talk to a million people. And right now for me, it's hard. Like I don't even have the time. So I'm just trying to fit it in wherever I can. But basically, I've really noticed it's like an airplane taking off. When you start, it takes a lot of momentum. It takes a lot of energy to get that heavy weight off the ground. But once you start going, so, my first 2 weeks, it just was a lot about reaching out, a lot about getting the bottles out there. Oops, sorry. A lot about, getting things going with all that, getting in the rhythm, getting organized, learning a system that's going to help. Miriam has so many wonderful things with this duplicatable system. So following that, but just kind of making it, being able to start doing that, being able to write down those names. I mean, I talked to so many people, sometimes it was hard to like get everybody down on those sheets and kind of follow up. When did I send them a video? When did I do this? So I was just trying to do as much as possible. But and then, so anyway, so that airplane, once you get it off the ground and once you start going, so now in the last, week, it kind of, as I was coming to the close of my 30 days, I was starting to see that fruit. Those people were coming in, those people were ordering products of people who were interested in the business. I was able to get 4 brand partners to come on board because of the work that I did in the beginning of the month. So recognizing and understanding expectations. You've got to talk to so many people to get a few people, and really talking to the top and the best people that you can think of first and foremost is the way to go to build your business from that place where you're running together with people who are like-minded, people of energy, people that you can encourage one another instead of really trying to drag somebody along, somebody that's life-giving and not draining your energy, that you can run together with. It's so exciting. I've been so enjoying talking to Michelle every day and really having those same goals and having that same excitement and having that same belief level is huge. So running and partnering with other people like that makes such a difference. It makes this business fun, being able to talk and laugh and just celebrate those things and really shake off the other things, like not letting the no's really bother you, knowing that, I believe there's a saying, rejection is protection, and just trusting. I pray so much about the people that I come in contact with. I'm really praying that that God would really align me with the people that I'm to be in business with. And so that's just my heart. I just really want this business to be built through that, be built through prayer, being built. I really pray for my business partners. I pray for the people that I want to be business partners, that if it's right, if it's the right fit for their life, if the timing is right, that it would have favor and they would see that opportunity. But until then, like if there's rejection or people don't see it, I don't take it personally. I don't see it as an insult to myself. I just realize they're just not ready, or they just don't see it yet, or their life isn't in a place to really go after it yet. So just continue to pray for them, continue to reach out, to continue to love on them, and do everything that I can just to be a friend and to support and to really be together in life with all these people. So basically that's it. That's all there's so much I know. I just don't want to go on and on, but that's the clip of it.
Goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Joyce. You are absolutely amazing. And I know I asked you a couple of questions in the first one, but you really did hit on them. The only thing I'd love for you to just shed a little bit of light on for the brand partners is, and myself as well, you know, you talked a lot about connecting with Michelle and connecting with the support. You know, I feel that sometimes we get nervous to reach out to our support team. Sometimes we feel as if we might be burdensome of them. But in all actuality, just as you said, when we're working with people that are like-minded, that have the same philosophy, that have the same desires, that really do want to achieve with us, it makes it so much fun. So talk a little bit about, you know, and maybe your encouraging words to brand partners to really reach out to their support team. Everybody's got a lot going on in life, right? And everybody has different things that they have to shuffle about the day. But I do know that, as you said, like-minded people really thrive together. So would you just give some encouraging words about, you know, really connecting with your support team at a limitless, I guess, amount? You know, I know that you and Michelle, to get this iPad and to get you closer to that Lexus in 30 days, you guys have really locked arms and had to communicate a lot. So just shed some light on that for the brand partners, if you will, and myself.
Sure. I think it's so important understanding that, you know, we're a team. And so basically what we would do is kind of at night, just touch base. And then again in the morning, I would really say to her, what are your best times? What are the times you're not available? And so I would really try and plan my calls around her schedule, knowing what was kind of best for her. So if I was calling somebody to see if they were interested and I knew that she had a window of an hour or a half an hour, that would be the time I'd call those business partner prospects that I wanted to hopefully get on a three-way with her, so that if they were interested immediately, I could say, great, I'm so excited for you to meet my partner. And I would just call her because I knew she was available. So kind of thinking ahead and knowing, like planning a way in which to utilize their openings, their schedule. And Michelle is so amazing. She makes you feel like that you're the only one on her team. She's been helping so many other people, but she finds a way, and like through texting and just kind of staying connected and really sharing from my perspective too. Okay, this is what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to talk to these people today. I'd really love to get them on a three-way. Really love to you know, just share with her kind of, this is their circumstance, you know, when do you think we could work this out? She was willing to do calls on freeconferencecall.com, like with more than one person, finding ways in which you can make it work. Is if you stay focused and you strategize. I mean, I think that's a huge aspect, is that you're working together and you're going after the same things, and it's kind of a win-win. When you're really strategizing and you're respecting their time, I think, you know, they feel valued and you feel valued because they want to be available for you. So I think just trying to think ahead and plan ahead was really helpful. And just having somebody who really is able to prioritize their time well really has helped me and kind of taught me. So it's like, if we say we're going to talk at this time, just being on it and being really aware of scheduling. And those little alerts on my phone are really helpful so that I like set it in. Okay, this is the time I got to call this person.
Okay, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing. And it's just been, gosh, amazing to hear you tonight twice. I feel like I am so energized. You know, like attracts like. And I loved how when Joyce was sharing that, you know, she said she's always looking for an opportunity to share. she's looking for those opportunities to listen, looking for an opportunity to listen, which I really loved. An activity that gives her energy while she's doing her exposures, walking. That's true for all of us. I know that if I'm doing a call and I'm walking around my house, then that's something for me that really does